It's been a while since I last shot any film photos. But I have been shooting a lot of video with my new phone, and seems like you guys really enjoyed those videos. The video I get out of this phone is just so good that it makes creating these vlog type of videos super compact. So, I decided to take my trusty old Contax G1 and some Portra 800 with me and see how this combination of old and new technology works hand in hand. It was one of those warm, end of a summer, early fall type of situations, and for once I managed to arrive to the scene before the sun was actually below the horizon. This place is something special. It's a forest full of weird little buildings, summer theaters, campers, and few squatted houses. But at the same time, it also serves as a kind of a communal garden. Needless to say, pretty photogenic place. I usually tend to shoot with box speed, but this time I decided to pull that ISO 800 to 400 and overexpose these photos by one stop. You might ask me, why did I thought that would be the ideal approach this time? But that's a question I ask myself as well when I look at these first photos. I mean, I guess it is a look that a lot of film photo nerds are after, so I guess I can't really complain, can I? And since the sunset was so beautiful, I decided to capture that straight on as well. So I just pointed my camera direct to the sun like a total professional would do, and you can take a wild guess how well the photo turned out. But then I hit the mother lode, or as some people might call it, an abandoned old pink car in the middle of the woods with some direct sunlight to it. But these photos though, I don't know. I wish I would have kept the ISO as is. I feel like these are a little too bright to my taste. But let me know what you think in the comments. Is this overexposed look something that I should do more often, or just stick to my own stuff and keep everything nice and moody? But speaking of moody, I started to lose the light quite rapidly, and this allotment garden looked pretty amazing through my lens. I really like how this garden looked like at this time of the day and this time of the year. It looked as if it had just experienced something joyful and significant, yet also wistful because now it was all over. You know, kinda like your home after a get-together when all the guests have left, and the place that was just moments ago so nice and tidy is now full of traces of life and good time. I still have to say how impressed I am with the video quality of the new iPhone, and how easy and effortless it is to edit the log footage. Even when it started to get pretty dark outside, I had no issues capturing whatever I needed to capture. Remember how I said my film camera being old and rusty? Well, I guess you can now scratch the trusty part. For some reason, almost like a third of the roll was totally out of focus. I guess it might just be a random hiccup with the autofocus of this hybrid rangefinder, or there's actually something wrong with my camera. Well, I guess I will find out soon, since I just dropped a couple of rolls to the shop this week. Let's just hope those photos will all turn out fine. I mean, I really like this camera. But yeah, instead of blurry film photos, let's just enjoy this video version of the sunset. Luckily, not all of the photos taken in the low light turned out to be out of focus. And when the night started to take over, I still had a couple of shots left. And actually, I think these last two photos of the roll might be my favorites from that night. I had some trouble exposing them correctly, but somehow I think they both turned out great. Thank you for watching. See you next time.